Okay. Coming to feet and straps, we're on 2 red springs. You're gonna reach overhead. You're gonna grab those short handles. You're gonna place them on the arches of your feet. So I typically start in feet parallel, and you're just gonna lift your legs straight up to the ceiling, and you're gonna press them down towards that mirror. So you're finding that lift, keeping those hips down on the carriage. That lower. So think about that hamstring stretch as you press down. As you lift up, that hamstring work as you press. Your feet can be together, they can be parallel. Think about flexing your feet on the way down, pointing those toes on the way up. As you lift, try not to let those hips lift off of that carriage. We're gonna come to that your frog in 3, 2, 1. Legs are out at about 45-degree angle towards that front mirror. They're nice and straight, heels together, toes apart, that Pilates V. You're gonna bend them in halfway. You're gonna press back out. Bend it into 2 count. It's in for 2, it's out, you reach. Bend. So this is just like we would press off of that carriage and that toe work we just did. Now you're pressing through your heels. Think hamstrings and inner thighs here. But same thing with that upper body. You're opening that chest in front of you, imprinting those shoulder blades on the carriage. Nice strong core here. So from Frogger, you can always take them into that work zone. So you can bend halfway. You can take that tiny little press, a little out, a little bend. So this is what I meant. You kind of can't go in and out super quick here. It's a 1 count. It's a little in, a little out, a little bend, a little press. For 8, for 7, 6, 5. We'll go to diamond in 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees in. You're gonna press the soles of your feet together. Now I like to go from frog to diamond because it's a lot more inner thigh intensive. And I say you can press out. So it's a 2 count press. You're gonna press the edges of those feet towards that front mirror and then bend it right back in. So you're not straightening out those legs, you're pressing those sandwich feet, the edge towards that front mirror. Bending in, press, and reach. For your work zone here, you can take it to those little presses. We're going to take it to your circles in 4, 3, 2. Hold it halfway. You're going to draw circles forward to that mirror, and then those heels in towards your glutes, and then down and around. For 4. For 3, reverse those circles in 2, in 1. So go or go forward and backwards rather than side to side. Press towards the front here and then in towards you. Not side to side, not forward and backwards. Oh. Draw your heels in towards your glutes. Okay. And then up towards the ceiling. Okay. And towards the mirror. Okay. And then in, down and in. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. No, that happens all the time. A lot of people in these circles go side to side. Did we already switch? Yes. All right. Okay, from here, you're like, yes. Let's do, you can do smiley faces. So bring your feet to a high diagonal, heels together, toes apart. Now, from here, I always say, draw like the mouth of a smiley face. So you're going to draw your heels down towards the floor and then out and lift, kind of curve up to the side. So then you bring your heels down, they meet right through center, and then you press and lift. It's like a half circle at the bottom. That mouth of the smiley face. You can make them big, you can make them small. Now you can also do like a half circle on the side. So you can bring your heels together at the bottom. Now you can bring your toes together at the top. Getting that internal rotation at the top and that external rotation at the bottom. So now you're drawing half circles on the side rather than on the bottom. We'll take you into some stretches from here. So take those legs back to that high diagonal. You can take your leg circles, so your legs can come up, down, and around. Either direction is fine. You kind of have to cue to share with your neighbor, depending on how long everyone's legs are. It does get a little tricky. But for here, you're cueing more of a stretch. So this is something that I'll usually either start with or finish class with. But you're letting your hips kind of fall open to the side, getting that big hip opener. Then you reverse in 3, 2, and 1. Reverse those circles. We'll come to that Peter Pan in 3, for 2. Legs come back to that high diagonal. Heels together, toes apart. So this one you kind of have to cue everyone together. So you're gonna cue your right leg out long, your left leg bent. So this could be a move that you can go faster through and it's gonna be more inner thigh, or it's a stretch where you kind of hold it. You can grab those ropes, pulling those legs towards you a little bit deeper. And then you'll press through center and you'll switch it out. Right leg in, left leg long, and you can hold. You can pull on those straps. And then a good kind of moving into your happy baby. Then that left leg, you're gonna bring the soles of the feet to the ceiling, pulling those knees in towards your armpits. You can pull on those straps, rocking side to side. You can come into that full straddle where you straighten your legs. And then you can bring your soles of your feet together, coming into your butterfly. You can drop those feet all the way down to those springs. Just letting go. So that's kind of a little stretch series that I like to end class with.